Welcome back. In today's episode, some Saturday morning flea market picks. We have a 1976 Star Trek Mego Super Phaser 2 target game. We have some 1972 Big Bike Chopper magazines. Back here, we have some awesome uncut Duran Duran stickers from the mid-80s. We also have the 1975 Space 1999 #1 comic book. And also over here, we have this really cool set of Ozzy Osbourne collector plates. Let's get right into it. All right, first up, this is actually the first item I found this morning at the flea market. I was probably there about 7 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't a lot of dealers set up. It was going to be a nice day. I knew that already. But Saturday is really not the big day for the flea market. That's usually Sunday. But anyway, one of the first items I saw was this really cool one sheet of Duran Duran stickers from 1985. Now, I knew I had to have these right away because my girlfriend loves Duran Duran. We actually saw them in Madison Square Garden. I think it was last year or the year before. I don't even remember at this point. All the days kind of seem to blend together. But anyway, it was a fantastic concert. And although I like rock and roll and heavy metal and all that kind of music, there's a portion that I still love the 80s music, and Duran Duran is just one of those bands that consistently put out great music, and they're actually still putting out good music to this day, actually. But anyway, I really like them, and I didn't buy these for myself, but as you could see, I paid $15 for these, but somebody had already framed them. So that's another at least $7 to $10 right off the top of that. So basically in my head, I already got these for like $5 for the whole set. But anyway, I'll put this in our own collection, and they're not going anywhere. So there you go. All right, so just a quick shout out to everybody that has subscribed to this channel so far. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, now's the time to do so. So please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, anything you want to do. Your feedback is much appreciated. All right, next item up that I found in the morning. So these are a pair of 1972 Big Bike Chopper magazine. Now, I really love the graphics on these. Man, these bikes are just sick. The thought and time that it went into building these bikes, you really have to appreciate the mastery that went behind building these bikes. I'm just a super fan. I was a fan from 1969 with the movie Easy Rider. Now that was before my time, before I was born. But when I was a little kid, I just loved that movie. I loved Peter Fonda. You got Dennis Hopper, Jack Nicholson. It's one of my favorite movies. Even when I was a little kid, something attracted me to that whole lifestyle. You know, they're just banging around on these bikes. They were just super cool, you know, with the sunglasses and everything, going around to the different hippie communes. I don't know, I was just attracted to that. Maybe because my parents were born in that generation. I'm a product of that generation. But either way, I love these bikes, and I'll throw a couple up on the screen real quick so you can get an up-close view of them. But just look at the graphics on these bikes. Look at the forks on this thing. You got the twisted forks, you got the two headlights in the front, you got the long pipes on it. This thing just looks sick. I mean, I just love these things. So I bagged and boarded these comics. Here's another one. You got the cool guy riding on there with the cowboy boots and everything, the sunglasses. I mean, look at the forks on this thing again with the double headlights. I mean, this thing's just sick. I really love this. I really love the graphics. I love the time and the art that went into building these tanks, and the graphics and the paint design that went on the tanks. You just have to love it, and hopefully this will be appreciated for years to come. But anyway, I'll keep this in my private collection, and I'll pull them out one day when I'm bored and just read some articles and check out the bikes. But for now, I just bagged and board them, throw them in with my box of other stuff. All right, next item up from the same table. It's a 1975 Space 1999 #1 comic book. Now, this is not really like a high seller, or should I not say that? I actually saw one of these that got graded, and it was an 8.5 that sold for over $500 on eBay. I just can't understand it. I feel like that's a really high price for that, but God bless you if you got it graded and you got that kind of price for this book. Anyway, non-graded, it's really not a high value comic, but anyway, I liked it, the graphics, and the price was $10. I really like this one. It's the newsstand edition. I like any time where I see it's the first edition of something. You got the newsstand, you got the nice graphics, and it was a show that I watched maybe when I was younger or something like that. I definitely buy it. I'll bag and board it and throw it into the rest of my comic books, and there you have it. All right, next item's up. A set of 11 Ozzy Osbourne collector plates. No, I got all 11 plates for 15 bucks this morning, and you really can't beat that. I don't know what these plates are worth, but at $15, it really doesn't matter. I just think that was a good deal on them, and we'll see how I do with them. But anyway, I really love Ozzy Osbourne. I love Ozzy's music. I've probably been listening to Ozzy since grade school. No joke. Me and my friends used to cover our books, our hardback books, with a paper bag, and you would write on them like names of bands like Led Zepp, The Who, Ozzy, and stuff like that. So we've been listening to rock and roll ever since I was a little kid. And you can actually, I showed a picture of a Polaroid in my other video from 1978. I was a little kid listening to Kiss, so I was just, rock and roll was just something I was born with, and I'm pretty proud about that. But anyway, I thought these things were really great, and I'll probably hang on to them for a while, and I'll likely price them out and just sell them. I don't know if I'll sell them on eBay at the flea market or something like that and just piece them out. But anyway, I thought these were really great, and God bless Ozzy Osbourne. I love Randy Rhoads. I love Jakey Lee, Zakk Wylde. Everything that Ozzy's done in his career, I'm just a big fan. And hopefully Ozzy gets better and gets back out there on the road again one more time. Would love to see that. God bless Ozzy. There you go. All right, next item up. This 1976 Mego Star Trek Super Phaser 2 target game in the original box. Now, generally, if you go to a toy show or you see something like this sitting there, you've seen these 100 times before. But when you're just cruising around a flea market table and you see this guy sitting there, you know, not really with a ton of toys, it's just sitting there, it just seems like it just says buy me on it. So that's what I did. It was $20. And the reason why I bought this, normally I would pass on it, but the box was in such clean condition. And after talking to the seller, the contents had never been opened or never been played with. So I took the contents out of the box just so you can see it here. So here we have the original instructions that came with it. You got the little target with the reflector on there, really mint condition. That thing looks nice. And then when the styrofoam's in perfect condition, and obviously you got the phaser here in mint condition. So for $20 in mint condition, I don't know what I'm going to do with it again, but for 20 bucks, I just couldn't pass it up. And again, if I saw this in like a, a toy store or like a toy show, I probably wouldn't buy it. But when it's just sitting there at the flea market, boom, it's just, I don't know. Like, again, it's like it's an impulse or something like that. But again, how much is a pizza? I mean, a pizza will cost you more than 20 bucks. So I'll go buy myself a Star Trek phaser, and I feel like I got a better deal or something like that. So anyway, there you go. All right, so I just wanted to show you a couple items from my $11 flea market haul video that I recently put out. I'll take magazines like that and I rebag them. I'll get the back and board and I will bag it like this, and they just look so much nicer when you bag and board your magazines or comic books. All right, guys, it's time for me to rock and roll. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And a quick shout out to the people that did subscribe already. This channel is brand new, and this is actually my second week of doing, today will be 2 weeks that I've put out YouTube videos. So I really enjoy doing this, so if you could take the moment out to subscribe, that would be awesome. But anyway, have a great weekend. Hopefully everybody out there stays safe, and see you next time. See ya.